Assalamu alaikum, respected Imams, alphas, and brothers. It is time to liberate Nigerians using the Citizen Transformation Program so that we turn Nigeria into the stronghold for Africa and beacon of humanity. You may have seen our message urging Christians to liberate Nigeria before 2027 election. This message is not different. It is simply a different version for Muslims. Since the work of liberating Nigeria is not for Christians, but for all of us together as Nigerians. And when you face Allah on the judgment day, you will want to feel proud and victorious for transforming your society instead of feeling defeated, for Allah will not stay in bondage. As we know, victorious leaders use liberation dawah to transform their people from defeated masses to caliphs or stewards of Allah. Quran 2:30. They inspire their people to make laws and institutions to protect their lands, their intellectual property, brands and skills. Quran 4:58. This is the dominion commandment of Quran 33:72, which enables humans to manifest their divinity and to manifest dominion over earth. But many unfulfilled leaders preach only palliative dawah. They give sadaqah and preach sabr without confronting the unjust laws that deprive our people of their dominion over their lands, intellectual property, brands and skills. They pray for the sick but can't fund hospitals. They pray for the poor but cannot help the people get the land rights for establishing industries. So, by doing this, they unintentionally make the people remain poor and beggars, hoping on government handouts. The 1978 Land Use Act, which comes from the colonial decrees of 1885 and 1917, turned our people to defeated masses. This law stripped our people of the right to own and use their lands and resources to prosper. It makes Nigeria a colonial rental system. Even your CFO is not a certificate of ownership of land, but a rental receipt which government can take away anytime. As a result of this, our people in diaspora are often treated like pests. Those at home live in poverty, hunger, and massacre. Our politicians only focus on elections in order to get or keep their position in this colonial system. Imams only pray to help people cope with the horrors of this system. And our people only get angry with the system when they are not part of the people benefiting from it. Yes, many of you have condemned corruption, but the hadith says, whosoever sees evil, let him stop it with his own hand. Muslim 49. Exposing evil without replacing the laws that enable this evil advertises evil as unbeatable. Scholars call unjust laws zulm. Quran 5:32. These 1978 laws robs Nigerians of their dominion over land. So voting in this election without changing the colonial land laws behind it is a social sin, not a civic duty. Quran 26:183. True, Imams cannot change the laws of a secular society. Yet, they can change the people's beliefs for the people to push for a change in these laws. Today, it is our turn in Africa to change these laws. It is not the duty of the politicians to change the colonial land laws that fit their offices. Instead, it is the people who must gather, discuss, and change these colonial laws in a restart national conference before 2027 election, so that we can move from begging government for certificates of occupancy to distributing, establishing, and obtaining certificates of ownership in order to manifest our dominion over our lands. Quran 2 verse 188 says, do not consume property unjustly. To prepare our people for this process, we can use the Citizen Transformation Program. This Citizen Transformation Program has 3 stages. Stage 1 is for you, Imams, to believe in your people's capacity to have dominion over their lands, to decide to transform them, to educate them for having property rights beginning on 24th May, and to collaborate with other religious leaders within your community for complete communal transformation. Stage 2 is for you to inspire your people to identify their lands, intellectual property, skills, and brand in preparation for establishing private property rights, to enable them to respect other people's private property or their dominion, and to uphold sanctity of contracts among themselves. The 3rd stage is for you to inspire the community and the country to sign the petition for the Restored National Conference by 30th September, for the communities to start distributing their communal lands to their members, and to even register the already sold lands to their rightful buyers. 3, to collaborate with other communities to start preparing for socio-industrial competitions in preparation for the tour of liberty. With these private property rights, the value of our lands will increase. Our youth will leave fraud and join proper industries. Our people in diaspora will return to invest, and foreign investors will follow them without being begged. When our people go to Mecca, they will be respected as people from a wonderful country. Government will focus on taxing the people's created wealth, not seizing the lands they need to create the wealth. Then our people will come to the mosque in shukr, not in desperation. And Nigeria will produce awliya who used Khalifa to manifest Rama. Dear Imams, our legacy is how we turn Nigeria into the stronghold for Africa, fulfilling Quran 21 verse 105. May Allah, who gave Dawood wisdom and Suleiman dominion, grant you the grace and wisdom to liberate our people. Amen.